guys, welcome back to my channel, and today we're going to be reviewing some BH Cosmetics products. These two products I have absolutely been loving and wanted to share it with you guys. So it's the BH Studio Pro Matte Foundation Press Powder, and then the Forever Nude Sculpt and Glow in Light to Medium palette. So I just wanted to show you guys these two products, how I apply it, how I use it, my thoughts, the prices, and all that good stuff. And then also, just to let you guys know, I will also be reviewing the NYX eyebrow gel, and then I would also, along with that review, will be reviewing the NYX Conceal, Correct, and Contour palette as well. So just to make sure you hit subscribe down below so you can see upcoming videos of mine, and like I said, let's just jump into the review. Right now I just have foundation on my face. It's actually just a BB cream, so I haven't set it, I haven't highlighted, contoured, or anything. But lately what I've been using for highlight is the Maybelline Age Rewind Eraser Dark Circle treatment, and this one is in light, and I just run it underneath my eyes and, you know, in the upside down triangle, and a little bit on my nose. I usually bring it up, but since I am having some acne problems, I'm not going to put any extra product on there. But I do it on my chin, Cupid's bow, right here underneath where I would contour, so that way it makes the contour stand out a little bit more. So while that's like setting into my face, I like to go in with the press powder. My shade is in 230. I already hit pan. That's how much I love it. And it comes with like a little puff, but I just tossed it because I don't use the puff. These come in 7 different shades. This one's like kind of like in the middle. It's like a light to medium type powder, and they retail for $5.95, so really affordable. I heard these are a dupe for the MAC Studio press powders that they have, and it's a matte finish. So, and I just been using the e.l.f. powder blush for this, and I just like the top of it. It's flat, so I just press it in, and then wherever I didn't put the highlight is where I like to press in the powder. And this is just to set my foundation, and I don't know if you can tell, but this really has a nice coverage for a pressed powder foundation. But this really has great coverage, and like I said, it's matte, so I think this would be really great for oily skin people out there. I have dry skin, and I love it for my dry skin, but I love the coverage that it has. Let me get up a little bit closer. Don't mind my unicorn. It's driving me crazy too. For dry skin people, like, I don't see dry patches. I really do love it, and it's only $5.95. Now that the foundation is set, I like to go in and finish my contour and my highlight. So I like to use a tapered kabuki brush for this, and I press in the highlight. So these retail for $11.95, and they will, you know, BH Cosmetics always has sales and stuff like that. Mine is in light to medium. So you get like a setting brightener type banana shade, you get a beautiful highlighter, you get a blush, you get a bronzer, and a contour. This comes in 2 different shades, light medium and then a medium to dark. So using this tapered brush, this one is from Morphe. I like to use the brightener banana shade, and then just press that into right underneath my eyes. And I like to go down any places where I highlighted. Now I have a huge problem with under eye products giving flashbacks, like the Ghost White Cast. So I wanted to do a picture with flash so you guys can see if it does that or not. So as you can see in the picture, it doesn't give that white cast off. So far this is a win palette. But I really like to use this right here to contour, but I usually will just take both of them. And I like to use an angled flat top kabuki brush. This one is from BH Cosmetics as well. This, or you can use whatever you like to contour with. But I like to use this, and I like to make this face and go down right here. So I like to just do that and then kind of go up in circular motions towards my hairline to blend it out. And if it's too much, like I did way too much right there, I'm gonna blend that out later. So I like to just use both and do circular motions around my temple. Since I have a bigger forehead, I like to contour around there to make it look smaller. You don't have to go like in the 3 shape unless you have lots of space right here. Basically, when you're contouring and highlighting, you want the measurements of your eyes to be like the same. So that way you know what needs to be highlighted and what needs to be contoured. So I don't have a lot of space right here, so you really don't have to contour right here. And this is a new favorite of mine, but it's the e.l.f. contour brush. And I like to use this to contour down my nose, and I like to use the darkest shade. And I'm just going to snatch that up. Like a wide area right here, so sometimes I like to contour that area just to make my face look closer together. And if you want, you can take a little bit right underneath your bottom lip just to make the illusion that it's bigger. Then for my blush, I always like to use a stippling brush and smile and start like right here and bring it back up in circular motions. And this is just so beautiful. I feel like this blush can go with like any type of eye look that you do, and it can go with a lot of different skin tones. And I like to go in with a highlighter, and this highlighter is really pretty. And I like to just highlight right on top of my cheekbone here. I don't like to bring it further down, just right on the top. And do you see how gorgeous it is?
Do you think you're bad? Do you think you're
if you have like a darker skin tone than me, I think you should go to like the medium to deep palette than this one, because the white, like this is kind of like white, like it's definitely like white highlight. It's not like a goldy one, so this might look a little weird on you. Just my opinion. But let me just show you swatches. Here's the brightener, the banana shade. Here's the highlight shade.
Do you think you're better off alone?
I don't know how much of that you're getting, but this is the contour shade that I was using. Here's the bronzer, and here's the blush. I really do think their products are great quality and super affordable. Like, don't knock it until you try it, and you have to try it. One thing that I think is the best part about this Sculpt and Glow palette is that these are cooler tone shades and they're not orangey. Like, I don't like orangey looking bronzers. For example, this NYX palette. So this one is in deep bronze, and here's what it looks like. And then here's its swatch next to the contour. I don't like it. It's so orangey compared to this palette. So I think that's like the best part about this palette. And when you're contouring, you want to create shadows to hide that and make that highlight pop. So that's why I really think this is an awesome product and highly recommend it to you guys. So that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed this review. I hope it's not too long for you, and I hope you found it helpful if you're looking into buying it. And thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video.